Hey there, rural retirees. Are you a baby boomer or a Gen Xer who didn't save enough for retirement, or perhaps you lost money in a stock market crash? You're not alone. You're in the same boat as a lot of people. In fact, 40 to 45% of people in this age group don't have anything saved for retirement. So today's video is for you if you're looking for a practical solution to retirement planning other than people telling you to save more, keep investing, expatriate, delay Social Security. I'll explain that by treating your retirement as a business, you can retire without worrying about the money and still do the things that you love. I'll discuss an actionable process that you and your spouse can adapt to your current financial situation, and it will make a significant impact on your retirement. Your current situation isn't set in stone if you're willing to step out of your comfort zone. You don't need any type of business acumen to understand and comprehend these simple techniques. If you have no knowledge or even the most rudimentary understanding of business, these methods will still be effective for you. If you're ready to make a change in the way that you handle your retirement, stick with me. Let's get started. First, you want to assemble your team. This is when you and your spouse get together and you listen to one another and you determine what expectations you both have for retirement. Regardless if you want to live in an RV, remain in your current home, sell your home and buy a smaller one, or rent, whether or not you want to sunbathe in the Caribbean, buy a boat, and sail around the world, this is where you need to sit down together and determine what it is that you both value. You need to work as a team. Number 2, achieve the mindset. You need to think like a business and strive for success. So there's a lot that goes into managing a successful business. But at the most basic level, a business needs customers to succeed, right? So therefore, companies must provide something of value to retain their customers. So in this case, you think of yourself as the customer. What do you value? So for this to succeed, it's important for you to think of your retirement as your business and with you as the customer. We've all heard the expression, the customer is always right. So when you view yourself from this perspective, you shift your thinking to what you value most. So the object is to keep you, the customer, happy with what you value. This results in a satisfying lifestyle of your choice, even though you don't have millions in the bank. Your strategy is to adopt a continuous improvement mindset or attitude. Number 3, scope your project. Define your problem. So businesses do have problems. So they define the problem that is adversely affecting the business's performance in some way. Then they focus on solving the problem by taking action to improve it. In the business of retirement, you define areas that hurt your well-being, whether it's financial or otherwise. That said, sit down and take a serious look into all areas of your life. Defining the problem can be very challenging. You may have been living in the rat race based on peer pressure from friends and relatives. Our children can also create pressure as well. We may feel the need to pay for a fancy wedding or to pay off student loans. When you're doing this exercise, you want to make a list because writing it down does help to bring it into focus. Some of the areas to evaluate include what would make your retirement thrive and what wouldn't. Where are you wasteful and what measures can you take to improve? Consider choices that will make the most financial impact on your retirement. Contemplate what will give you the most value, the most satisfaction. After you do that, this is where you transform the problem. Now you know your goals and needs. Once you objectively define your problem, it becomes easier to solve. You can begin implementing solutions. Your focus is to find solutions that will have quantifiable results, not just ones that have a, oh, I think this will work attitude. You begin to look for ways to improve while at the same time maintaining a satisfying lifestyle. Ultimately, you want to have growth with limited waste or expense. Even if you fear being criticized for your actions, remember, you are the customer of your business. Focus on what is of most value to you. And as you begin to practice this method, you may decide to forego a weekly dinner party, sell your fishing camp, give up a hobby you no longer love. But at the same time, you might buy expensive exercise equipment, maybe a fancy new camera, or take a trip to some exotic location that's been on your bucket list. The point is to transform your retirement into a journey that's providing value to yourself. All of these things said, you need to take a deep dive into just-in-time retirement because there's a bigger picture to these solutions. This particular content was written based on the fundamentals of just-in-time retirement, our continuous improvement lifestyle plan based on Toyota's production system. Learn the essential steps to maximize value by eliminating waste through efficiency and continuous improvement. So take a look at our playlist and dive into just-in-time retirement. In conclusion, there's hope if you didn't save enough for retirement. Think and act in ways that benefit you and your spouse and approach retirement as though it's your business. Your retirement will become a fun project instead of a dreaded nightmare about money. I hope you found this helpful. Please leave your questions and comments below. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you for watching. I'm Marlene with Rebel Retirement, and I'll see you next time.